4, where year number 4 here in control of the Dive Bombers franchise, and year number 10 here in the Green Nachos League. Last episode for our Bombers, we lost a tough one against the Leatherwings 4-2. As despite a great pitching performance from Kelly Butters, we just never really caught up to the Leatherwings offense, and we ended up dropping another game. So we're 1-2 here to start the season. We also did forget to do player development at the end of the last episode, so I'll show you the highlights for that. So I did it off camera. First up was Albert Murphy. He got +2 contact, and then he rolled the bonus +5 to go up +7 to 96 now, and he is now A tier. So this will be his first game as an A tier player. Fisher McKinley, the rookie long reliever, rolled the +2 accuracy, and then he rolled the bonus +5 accuracy, so he got +7 total. However, unfortunately, he still did not get rid of Butter, and he did not get the extra curveball to give him a 4th pitch. And then the final one was Gage Cano. That was a big one. His cost like $1.3 million. He got +2 power, +2 contact. He did not roll the bonus 2, the bonus 4 power, or the inside pitch trait, unfortunately. But on the plus side, Gage Cano is now a B overall, so at least he has some development. However, our surplus is now down below $5 million, so in difference from past seasons, I will not just be buying player developments willy-nilly. I will now be waiting for them to start expiring and start building up our surplus a little bit more. We can't just be as free-spirited with the spending as we used to be these days, unless we start choking, tanking again. Today's episode takes on the last place below zeros. They're 1-3 in their division, and they're in our conference. They're in the other division. The mound for us is going to be Adeline Fontina, the second-year starter. And on the mound for the Below Zeros is 10th year vet Miller Bruiser, their ace. He is locked in with a 1-0 record, 1.29 ERA, and a 43 WHIP. He is Tier 3 composed and Tier 2 Elite 2-seamer. Lineup for today's game, leading off at third base is going to be Albert Murphy. Batting second in right field will be Salvador Pruitt. Batting third at second base is Heather Mann. Batting fourth in left field is Garlic Simmons. Batting fifth at first base, Edward Freeman. Batting sixth, shortstop Garius Huffman. Batting seventh is the 10th rookie center fielder Reg Khan. Batting eighth will be catcher Gage Cano. And batting ninth will be Fontina. Lineup for the Below Zeros, leading off is Double D Davis David. He is 10th at first base, the S-tier player, former Nocturnal star. Batting second, center fielder Benson Lowe, the young outfielder. Batting third is 10th third baseman Madden Rocket. Batting fourth, our former catcher, Lofton Swing Mustard. Batting fifth, right fielder Alfredo Pratt. Batting sixth is our former second baseman, Alex Benetti, the utility player. Batting seventh, former Furry Flyers outfielder Julian Chernley, finally left their organization in free agency after, I believe it was 6 seasons with them. Then batting eighth, former Thumper shortstop Gene Liu. He's another utility player getting the start today. Batting ninth is pitcher Miller Bruiser. Let's jump into it and have some fun. Shaka Sports. God damn it, I forgot they played here. Why is it always Shaka? I hate this ballpark. Hopefully no shenanigans like there were over in the Overdog series. We had a doubleheader here. I'm almost all Shaka out. We'll see how this goes, and then after today's game, we'll do the customary sim the next 4 games to see how the team handles.
Fans are flocking to their seats here at Shaka Sports Turf. The wait is over. It's baseball time. Now batting, the third baseman, number 71, Albert Murphy.
Jason Bruiser. Miller in his first start gave up 1 run in 7 innings, getting the win. 3 total hits surrendered with 7 strikeouts. His batting average against 170. And whip is sitting at 0.43. Yeah, Miller's developed really well here in the series. He was the original ace of our original team in this Green Nachos League, which was the Thumpers. I forget which draft pick
Scoop up a plate of
he still has
maki
knocked
and
out his
round
5th
roll
pick.
sushi.
The 35
Located on level 2.
He still has his Elite 2-seamer, and I think he also still has composed as well. He's just developed really well. I think he's A+ tier. He didn't quite get the S tier yet.
You still can't control it with your mind.
Strike.
Rough hit well by Murphy deep to center, but this is shocking. That's easy for that.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 34, Salvador Pruitt.
Up shot through the middle. It's a base hit to third as he got a pitch to hit. And he sees it slowly back up the middle. Right through the legs of Bruiser.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 92, Heather Mann.
Down and in, line to left field. That is going to get down in front of the second. Trying for a base hit. Smother it though, keeping it going.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 15, Garlic Simmons.
He's also hitting freely on the middle, but he has 2 RBIs.
Nope. Inside. Yeah, that's a strike.
Getting hit well by Simmons to right center field. That's hanging up. And down by low for the second out. And he's on the tag and hit the third. Two down.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 63, Edward Freeman.
He's got 2 or 3 off speed hitting out quick, but as you know, Bruiser is fastball, so don't expect to see that slider too much. Roughly just missed that motion. And we chase him inside, dribbler to second, maybe to first, in time, then the end. Strand 2, bottom 1, David, low and Rocket, up against Fontina, the sophomore. David, with a double D leading off his first base.
Number 26, Davis David.
2 or 3 low pitch field. 250 in the season. 2 RBIs facing the secondary pitcher, Adelina Fontina, making her season debut. Striking him up.
You've got a chip on your shoulder. Holy smokes.
It's popped up off the end of the bat. 2 second. The man already under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the
Benson
center
Lowe begins the
fielder,
quarter.
number 13, Benson Lowe.
Because Fontina is nowhere near ace level. I believe Fontina is a B-. Ace level constitutes A- or higher. Because that down moves off the plate. So away, hit off the end of the bat, deep and high to left center, but it's going to hang up. Simmons is under it. Hey, UTL, welcome buddy. Nice to see you again.
Madden Rocket.
Man, rocket up. Third baseman. No contact was left on the field against Fontina, who's right-handed. Rocket is hitting .316 in 9 years with 3 high RBIs, but he is declaring a task for some reason. Way cracked deep to right center field, and that one is going to mean he's intense in the middle. It's going to be hit out to the right to go and right off the lead ball. Where is it? Oh, it's a solo home run for Rockets.
Number 6, Wing Mustard.
Fun. Wonder if the game volume's too loud. I doubt the game volume's too loud. I have the microphone boosted up to highest level. What is the problem here? Let's see. It must be under audio. Where is the... Nope. Alright, yeah, microphone volume's all the way up. I can't turn that all the way down, so that's not the problem. Ooh, I wonder if it's under the other one. Let me check that. One quick, everybody. We're going to fix these. Aha, that's what I'm looking for. Try that one. There we go. Alright, let me know if that's any better. That's on, right? Yeah, okay, that's all the way on. That's plugged in. Okay. Alright, hopefully those adjustments make it sound a little bit better. We're back at it here. Swing Mustard up, our former catcher. He's locked in, hitting .462 with a home run with 3 RBIs on the year and 2 of them 9 games active.
Want me to take over for
Alright, Fontina does a good job to not go tense there after the home run. First pitch to Lester, he was late as he fouls it back. Down, chopped up the middle. That's hit. That's 2 straight 2-out hits here for the Zeros. And we'll continue. Game set final. Michael's win.
Number 18, Alfredo
I
Pratt.
hate this one. Pratt up, right fielder hitting 231.
Time out.
I just don't get it. Like, I have it boosted out. I just don't know why this fucking thing just doesn't want to record sound. Yeah, mic monitoring is up all the way, so that's there. Yeah, headset mic's on. Okay, good. Alright, how about now? Better or worse? Pratt not hitting well here to start the year. He's only hitting 231. Let's see what we're going to do here. Feet are way off the plate. Dropping in, pops in that Freeman and foul territory on the right side is over it. A bit better, okay, good. Freeman makes the catch and ends the inning, so overall just made it better. It was top at second, it's 1-0 below zeros after a home run by Rocket, Huffman, Kahn, and Cannon.
Now batting, the short.
That's time.
A bit better. Alright, so what did I just change? Let's see here. So that was this one. Okay, let's try this. Alright, better now or worse? Because I think I might have just figured out the answer. Huffman leading off, 2 or 3 fastball hitter active against Bruiser. This is his ideal pitcher to face. He's got 3 fastballs to choose from. Hitting .455 with a homer and 2 RBIs. The first one is on the corner. That's a great pitch. There's nothing you can do with that. Bruiser showing that elite level accuracy there. And he gets a slider, but that's one of the first few he's thrown. 0-2. Rep is chased, hit well by Huffman, the left center, but that's going to happen.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 43, Wedge.
417 with a home run, 4 RBIs, and tier 2 powers right here. Down is low, 1-0. Shooter up, grounded hard, but right at Benetti for his first 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, number 12, Gage Kano.
Well, of course, this is what I get for being free, of course. At least it's not a waste of money, but it feels like it. I will figure this out one day. One day, I will get this damn thing to work properly. Hey, Silver Spring, welcome in, buddy. Nice to see you again. Been a while. Hopefully your day's been going well. Colorado Springs, Colorado, home of the Colorado Springs, below zeros, and for some reason, it's negative 200 million degrees out here. Well, we are playing in the Arctic. Nah, it's Colorado Springs, it's not cold. Gage Cano up, good catcher showing off his new B tier rating as that slider hits the outside corner from Bruiser. Cutter away hard, grounder, 1 hopper to Benetti, he'll throw it first, and then airmails it into the dugout. Thank you, tier 3 thrower. That's going to be a 2-out error. Inning continues for the pitcher, Fontina, who's actually not a bad hitter, so this might actually work out in our favor. That cutter's low from Bruiser, 1-0. Late on the heater. Good pitch, 1-1. And she's going to pop the slider up, shallow left center. All the outfielders are playing in, but Gene Liu, the shortstop, will put it away there and to end the inning. So we don't hit a ball technically out of the infield, but we do get a runner on thanks to an error, but we don't score. Bottom two, it's Benetti, then Chernley, and Lou. And of course, Bruiser is locked in again, so he's going to be a menace to deal with today, I can see. He's going to be a problem. Alex Benetti up, second baseman, Tense, hitting .312 with an RBI. He's now at Tense because of that error he just made in the field. Peter Way on the first one is fouled off. 0-1. Little late, just a little late. Ball down in, lined one hopper to first, picked by Freeman. He'll take it himself. One down. Better now? Oh, perfect. Maybe it just needed to be unplugged and plugged back in. Chernley up. He's batting 111 on the year. A former Furry Flyer outfielder. Maybe you guys need a little caffeine in my intro, or maybe even a jacket to ignore the degrees. It's the Colorado Springs Below Zeros taking on Paradise, which is the nickname to the team. Nice. Peter outside, 1-0. Ball down and in. Chernley taking it in there at the knees, 1-1. Cut up and inside, 2-1. Down the way, that's chopped to third. Murphy's there. Albert across, 2 down. Which is the Hawaii Dive Bombers. Yep. Gene Lou up, shortstop hitting .300, 2 RBIs on the air. The utility player is playing at short today. Normally he's predominantly a right fielder. He's a former thumper, where he used to play with his brother Arnold. Cut up an in, strike called, 0-1. Peter down, line to left center field, and that's going to find the gap. Kahn will chase after it as it rolls off and hits the left center wall. Throw in by Kahn is late. It is a double. Easy walk-in double there for Lou. Inning continues for the pitcher, another Bruiser. This is his first at bat of the season. He's locked in. Now, Bruiser has made a start already this year, so he either played a team that didn't use the pitcher in the batting lineup, or he just sack bunted his entire time up. Peter up, taking high, 1-0, and I know he pitched 7 innings, so he pitched really well. He would have had at least 2 at-bats, maybe 3. Cut up and away, popped up by Bruisers. He was swinging. Cano is under it, and Gage puts it away to end the inning as Fontina strains the 2-out double. Top 3, Murphy, Pruitt, and Mann coming up. We're still down 1-0. Albert Murphy up, third baseman is 0 for 1 with tier 3 consistent. Peter up and in is a strike, 0-1. Little hack activates for Murphy. Peter way late swing, 0-2. Peter down and in, broken back rounder in the hold first, barehanded by David, flipped to Bruiser in time, 1 down. Focus there by Bruiser to finish his PFP. Next up is Salvador Pruitt, 1 for 1 with a single. That would be pitcher's fielding practice for those not baseball educated. Slider outside misses, 1-0. Slider up, that's high again, 2-0 to Pruitt. Oh, we missed it, 2-1. Peter Way chopped the first, slow roller. David again, he'll call him off this time, 2 down. Next up is Mann, 1 for 1 with a single. Slider away, hits the outside corner, 0-1, and that takes care of first pitch prayer. Chase the slider low, 0-2. Cutter down, hit well by Heather, deep left of center, carrying well. On the run is Benson, low, and he runs it down at the warning track. Great range from the young center fielder, shutting off that speed. Bottom 3, it's still 1-0. At least we hit a ball out of the infield that inning. David Lowe and Rocket coming up. Good old Shaka, indeed, and we hate it to its very core. Double D up next, he's 0 for 1. Been feeling pretty good over at first base today. Popped out his first at bat to second base. Peter up as a strike, 0-1. Peter up away high, 1-1. Cut up and in, high, 2-1. Double down. He chased it in the dirt. He got a little antsy. A, it was low, and B, it was an off-speed pitch. That's his double kill zone right there. Cut up and away. He gone. Chased it. First punch out of the air for Fontina. Next up is Benson Lowe. Young center fielder 0 for 1. Down in the dirt. 1-0. He flew out to left field his first time up as that's hitting the hole to short. High hopper, backhanded by Huffman. Throw from the hole in time. 2 down. Nice arm, Garius. This will bring up Madden Rocket, who has the only run on the board for either team. It was a solo home run back in the first. High pitch active at tier 3 for the out third baseman. Slider down and away. In there at the knees. Nice pitch from Fontina. Caught the black. Heater down and in. Chased. Jammed on the line. Fontina reacts and makes the catch behind her knees, and that ends the inning. Nice reactions there from the pitcher. 1, 2, 3 inning for the Blow Zeros. Top 4. Simmons, Freeman, and Huffman coming up. Both pitchers settling into a groove here, it looks like. Let's see which one blinks first.
The left fielder, number
Here's
15,
Simmons, he's 0 for 1.
Simmons.
Heater outside, 1-0.
Scare
There's a heater right there, 1-1. Heater away, chopped on the ground, a short, slow roller. Lou charges, throw to first, in time, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Not going to beat out a lot of grounders on that arm of Lou. Next up is Freeman, he's 0 for 1. Trying to see if he gets a slider. That's a cutter, and it hits the inside corner. What a pitch, 0-1. That cutter drifts a little too far inside, 1-1. Heater up, chopper to short, just missed it. Lou charges, throw in, 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Next up is Huffman, he's 0 for 1. So out the left his first at bat. Cutter down and in, line to left center field, and that's going to hit the gap, rolling, rolling, rolling. It's cut off by Lowe before the wall. Digging for second is Huffman, throw in just late. It is a double. Huffman in with a 2-out extra base hit, our first of the game. That's going to bring up Wedge Kahn, who's 0 for 1. Grounded out to short is for second base his first at bat. Tier 2 Powers righty is active. Cutter up and away, just hits the corner, 0-1. Why did I swing at that? That's way outside, 0-2. Cutter up and away is popped up behind short. That's a tough play. Under it is Lou. He'll put it away to end the inning. So stranded runner at second, but we've matched him at 3 hits apiece. Bottom 4, Mustard, Pratt, and Benetti coming up. Here's Swing Mustard. He singled his first at bat. He's still locked in. Tier 1 mind gamer active. Either way, lined over short. That is down in left center for another hit. Mustard 2 for 2. Second single today for the veteran catcher. Pratt, who wrote the 1. Popped out his first at bat. Put ball inside. That's a strike. 0-1. Cut up and away. High, 1-1. Down, chased out of the zone, 1-2. Got Pratt fishing on that slider. Heater up and in. Check 2-2. He almost went after it. Got up and in. Just high, 3-2. Ball down, hitting the hole past Freeman, who is holding the runner, and that's going to be a base hit in the right field, as that was right where you want to hit it, on the right side of the infield in that situation. 2 on, nobody out. Pratt back to neutral, and here's Benetti, who's 0 for 1. RBI hero activates for the first time today at tier 1. Heater down and in is inside, 1-0. Slider down in the dirt, good block there behind the plate by Cano, 2-0. To a pitch, curveball down in the way, chopped high hopper foul, 2-1. Ooh, that's a large ball of text, okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to Debunk Stories. Late at night, I went over to the Canadian Express Park and I noticed the beach design that they have in Colorado, which is not common in Colorado. It's more rare to see beaches here. I went across and realized this is a dome, and the beach decorations were just there. They suppose say it's a secret invisible beach. That's just not the case. Ooh, interesting. Cut up and in, taken high, 3-1 as that slips off Fontina's fingers. Down and in, he grounds it to second. Mandor right backhands the second, 1. Huffman the first, double play. Love to see it as we get the former dive bomber hit into a 2-out ground out. Next up is Chernley, who's 0 for 1. Nice little double play action there as Heather Mann starts it. Of course, she succeeded Benetti as the starting second baseman. Chernley up, batting 100. He's 0 for 1 today, I believe. Got up and away in the first one. That is a strike. 0-1. Slider up and in. Chernley fouls it back. 0-2. You're down and in. Fouled off. 0-2. A little late. Ball down and away. Checked in the dirt. He almost went for it. 1-2. Cutter up. Hit the left of center. Kahn on the run. Is under it. Puts it away to end the inning. Good pitching there from Fontina after 2 leadoff base runners. We get a double play ball and a fly out, straining a runner at third. Top 5, it's still 1-0. Cano, Fontina, and Murphy coming up. That double play was indeed huge. Man.
The catcher, number 12.
Here's Gage, 0 for 1. Here puts Cano, slider down and in off the plate, 1-0. Heater down to 101, gassing us, 1-1. Heater up and away, popped up down the third base line in a tough area. The Rocket just jogs behind there and makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Fontina, who's 0 for 1 today. Popped out her first bat to shortstop, Heater in there, 0-1. Cut her down, and that's skied to center. It's an easy play, right of center for Benson Lowe, 2 down. And then next up is Murphy, who's 0 for 2. Cut her in there at the knees, 0-1. So activates a tier 2. Cut her down, pulled just foul, 0-2. And we whiff through a cutter out of the zone. That's the first punch out for Bruiser today, surprisingly. And another 1-2-3 inning as he's just mowing down our offense. Bottom 5, we're down 1-0. Lou, Bruiser, and David coming up. There's Gene Lou, 1 for 1 with the double today. His curveball down the way, in there at the knees, 0-1. He's down and in, chop the shorts, grounder. Huffman charges, throw to first, 1 down. Next up, Miller Bruiser, he's 0 for 1, locked in. Cut her up. Doors, 0-1. Bruiser popped out to the catcher in foul territory his first at bat. That Heater caught the outside corner, it's 0-2. Slap it down the way, in the dirt, 1-2. The ball stays inside, chopper to third, Murphy charges. Fields fires across, 2 down. Fontina now locked in for the first time today. Here's Double D. He's 0 for 2. Throw ball down, out of the zone as it bounces off the plate. 1-0. Heater away, 2-0. Cut her up, 3-0. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk from Fontina. Double D gets no part of the strike zone. He'll just trot down to first. And here's Lowe, 0 for 2. David with good wheels over there at first base, but Gage Cano, I think, he does not have clutch active, but he's got a really great arm already, so it's going to be interesting if they try to steal. Curveball down the way, that's a strike at the knees. 0-1 is Fontina back to neutral mojo here. Heat up and in, whiff through it, 0-2 on the inside. Cut up and in, inside, 1-2. Slide up and away, high, 2-2. Either way, fouled off, still 1-0, still 2-2. Well down and in the dirt, 3-2, runner will be off. You're going to win. That's lined in the center, and the inning continues with another 2-out base runner. Lowe's first single today, I think. Next up is Rocket, who has a solo homer. He's 1 for 2, but tense. Cut her away. That hits the high portion of the zone as it's hitting the right field as a base hit. Pruitt, though, comes up throwing. Base is going to be loaded now with 2 down. Here's Mustard, who has singled twice off of Fontina. Curveball hangs on the first pitch. Got really lucky there as that's fouled back out of play. 0-1. Down and in, check low. 1-1. Slider down and away. Check low. 2-1. Cut up and in, chased it, fouled back into the screen, 2-2. Heater up and away. He gone. He chased it. Second punch up for Fontina. She strands the bases loaded. Putting up another 0. Top 6. It's still 1-0. Pruitt, Mann, and Simmons coming up. Fontina just tight roping her way out of danger today. We need some runs indeed. We need to make some good contact. Hard to get the ball out of the infield off Bruiser. Pruitt up. He's got one of our 3 hits. He's 1 for 2 today. Grounded out the first last at bat as that cutter's low and in. 1-0. Right up and in. Ripped hard to third. Off the diving glove of Rocket. It ricochets to Gene Liu, who has a great arm, so it's an out. Yeah, that's just been our luck this season offensively. Next up, Heather Mann. 1 for 2 with a single. Ooh, another wall of text. Yeah, that's some BS indeed. I agree, ATL. I agree. Hello, everyone. Welcome to CS12, your local Colorado Springs news station. More recently, popular player Jordan Dans from the Below Zeros, who was about to join the Tampa Bay Wide Loads, has died in a car accident. Oh no. Autopsy reports that he was drunk at Top Disc Golf. He ordered like 10 wine and alcohol bottles, decided to drive his Lamborghini, which did not end well and caused a fire, killed a family and himself. He had the illegal limit of alcohol. Tonight's game will be a memorial service. Well, they're pitching really well today for him. I might explain why we can't seem to get a hit or a run anywhere in scoring position. Heater away on the first one, a 100 on the gun from Bruiser, 0-1. Heater down in the way, hit well by Heather Mann, deep left of center field, on the run Benson low, and it's going to be shotgun again at the warning track, dead center. 2 down. That got dark really quickly indeed. Yep. 2 down, nobody on for Simmons. Our lineup is just quiet. Heater low, 1-0. Cutter low again, 2-0 to Simmons. Heater away, line hard to left, but guess what? It's right at Julian Chernley, who didn't even have to move. And the middle of the lineup continues to be silent against Bruiser, probably paying their respects to the fallen Below Zero. 1-2-3 inning for Bruiser, bottom 6. It's 1-0. Pratt, Benetti, and Chernley coming up. Here's Pratt, 1 for 2 with a single. Fontina's going to start the inning here. She's about to hit the 70 pitch mark. We'll go from there for how many base runners we get. First pitch line hard at Murphy. That's an easy first out. Next up, Benetti. He's 10-0 for 2 today. Grounded into a double play last time up. Throw ball down in the dirt. That's going to bounce. 1-0. Heater down. That's low. 2-0. Cut up and in. Pulled foul. Out of play. 2-1. Heater up and away. High. 3-1. Just outside as well. Slider down and in. Almost hit him in the kneecap. Second walk for Fontina, and she's not happy with herself. Here's Chernley 0 for 2. You got one more batter, Fontina. Make it count. First pitch slider. Checked at the knees. Good pitch. 0-1. Fooled him. He was looking heater. Throw down the way. Outside just off the corner. 1-1. Heater up. High. 2-1. Cutter up. Chased high. Fouled off by Chernley on the left side. Out of play. 2-2. Heater down and in. Inside. 3-2. Just missed. Slider down. Chop back to the mound. Fontina throws to second. Gets the lead runner. Man to first. Not in time. A little too slow developing there. 2 down for Gene Liu. Tier 1 clutch is active, which means clutch is active for Cano behind the plate at Tier 2. 1 for 2 with a double today is Gene. Gonna try and bring home the runner from first if he gets another extra base hit like that, although Chernley does not run particularly well, so it's going to be close play at the plate most likely. Forcing their way on the first one, that's a strike, 0-1. Slider inside, off the plate, 1-1. Fontina north of 80 pitches here. Cutter down and in, Sky deep center, hit well, Kahn retreating. Into the shade, he'll make the catch, and that ends the inning as Fontina puts up 6 quality 1-run innings. Great pitching today from the sophomore in her debut this season. She's done. She's not coming back out for the 7th. Top 7, Freeman, Huffman, and Kahn coming up. Pitcher slot is due up 5th if we get a rally going. Freeman leading off. He's 0 for 2 with tier 3 off-speed hitter. And Bruiser's on fire. Excellent, as if he already wasn't difficult to deal with. Heater right there, 0-1. That heater's up, 1-1 to Freeman. Slider up his chase. That was a pitch he likes, but it's skied dead center. Low puts it away, 1 down. Huffman up next, 1 for 2 with a double. Double last bat, he is locked in. Cutter down and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Heater up, middle of the plate, blasted by Huffman, deep dead center field, it's carrying, it's going out, and it's going to be dropped in on the target there, just left of the dead center area in Shaka, right off the wave wall in the 2nd level, home run for Huffman, his 2nd of the year, and we're all tied up at 1 as Bruiser finally made a mistake pitch into the worst hitter he could have in this lineup, the guy who eats fastballs for breakfast. Next up is Kahn, rookie 0 for 2. Bruiser down to locked in mojo. Cutter down, lift through it, 0-1, just missed it. Cutter down the way, ripped the first base, over the diving glove, a double D, and that's a base hit in the right field. Kahn's first hit of the day, rookie 1 for 3. That is going to bring up Gage Cano with tier 2 clutch active, he's 0 for 2. It's not max pressure. Distractor is active over at first base, cutting into Bruiser's accuracy just a little bit. Heater up and in, 1 inside, off the plate, 1-0. Heater up and in, Cano got to it, jammed it out to left of center, but it's going to hang up for low. Easy catch for him, 2 down. And that's going to bring the pitcher slot to the plate. Fontina done here after 6 innings. Quality 1-run innings, giving up 7 hits and 2 walks. I think only 1 strikeout, or 2 strikeouts. Still, and gave up the 1 home run, obviously, in the first inning, but since then she's been lights out. Who are we going to pinch hit with here? That's the question. We're going to do catcher Freeman Bruce. He's the tier 3 inside pitch and tier 3 fastball hitter. Let's see if we can get one we can drive. Oh, that was a great pitch right at the knees. He got a friendly call there, 0-1. Slider hangs, hit up the middle. Diving is Benetti to keep it in the infield, and he makes a clean throw to first to retire the pinch hitter. All right, but Bruce is not staying in. He's obviously tired, so we're going to go to the bench here. We are going to bring in, here out of the bullpen. Who's due up, actually? Let's have a look. So Bruiser's spot is due up first. He's a righty. Then it's Double D. Low is a switch hitter. Couple switch hitters here in the middle of the lineup, but we just went through like all their lefties, so Briggs is not going to be as useful here in this scenario. So we're going to go to Rog O'Connell here with tier 2 elite 4-seamer coming out of the pen. Bottom 7, we're tied at 1. Bruiser, David, and Lowe coming up. All tied up thanks to the Huffman home run. Bruiser 0 for 2, he's down the locked in mojo facing O'Connell. Rog threw 1 inning in his debut this season, gave up a run. He also has a whip of 4. He gave up, I think, 2 hits and 2 walks in that inning with a strikeout. His batting average right now 400. As the tier 2 elite 4-seamer, which he'll greet Bruiser with right at the top of the zone. 1. Down the way. That's whiff through 0-2. There's him up and away. Fouled off. Got to it at 0-2. Down and in. Grounded up the middle. Fan backhands. Go first. 1 down. Hello and welcome to World News Network. Jordan Dan's family was blaming top disc golf for carrying alcoholic drinks because of the death of Jordan Dans. His dad said that he graduated from Waco University Wacko's baseball team a year before this incident. Which, if you don't know about that team, it's part of the NCBA. The owner of Top Disc Golf, Emily Wilson, might be facing charges tonight for causing a death And also, she did not get the new license to carry alcoholic drinks. Ooh, yeah, you do need a liquor license. You do need that if you're going to serve alcohol. Yep, that sounds like an issue. First pitch here to Double D. Heater up and away is out of the zone. 1-0. David walked last time up. Another heater this time. That's in there. 1-1. Sliding down the way. Not chasing outside. 2-1. Coming down the way. That's chopped at the first baseline slowly as he chased it out of the zone. Freeman takes it. 2 down. Couldn't lay off it forever. There's that Benson low. He's 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch curveball down the way. Checked low. 1-0. Driven in. That's hard grounded at the middle to short. Huffman dives just off the tip of his glove into center field. Good effort, Huffman, but he just couldn't secure it, and he goes down to neutral mojo because of it. 2 down, runner on for Rocket. He singled last at that. He also has a solo homer. He's 2 for 3. First pitch slider down and in. That's Rittard to third. Murphy dives and smothers it. Nice play, Albert. Throw across. Got him. Not a question. That ends the inning. Way to make up for it, Murphy. Top 8. It's tied at 1. He's going to lead off. Then Pruitt and Mann. Let's see how long they let Bruiser go. Approaching the 70 pitch mark on the day. Here's Murphy. He's 0 for 3 today. He has struck out once, but thanks to consistent, he hasn't gone tense. And with the great plays he's been making in the field, that kind of helps. First pitch heater in there at the knees, 0-1. Heater ups, hint back up the middle, cut off by Lou behind the bag, throw to first, 1 down. He's going for the complete game, it sounds like it. Here's Pruitt, 1 for 3 with a single. Here's pitch 70. Heater up and away on the corner. Nice pitch. 0-1. Heater up, chopped at the line, just foul. Great diving play by Double D, though. 0-2. Heater down and then dumped to left of center, and it's going to be a bloop base hit for Pruitt as he drops it in for his second hit of the day. He's 2 for 4. Next up is Mann, 1 for 3 with a single. Flew out to the deepest part of left of center last time up as that's high. 1-0. And we just missed the away cutter. Pop it up. Behind the bag at second is Lou. 2 down. And that is going to bring up Garlic Simmons. He's 0 for 3. First pitch to him. Eater. Fastball down and in at the knees. 0-1. That one's up and away this time. High. 1-1. Slider from him, pulled past the diving first baseman into right field. Perfect placement, 2 on, 2 down. First hit for Simmons, he's 1 for 4. And here's Edward Freeman, who's tense, 0 for 3 with 2 or 3 off-speed hitter. We need something to happen here, Edward. Welcome back to World News Network, and that road due commercial. Breaking news reports that Emily Wilson has been arrested by the Colorado State FBI. Ooh, interesting. Okay, it's getting interesting. I would say state police, probably. That would make it more factual, but I like it. It could be their FBI chapter, though, that's based out in Colorado Springs. We'll see. Colorado Springs FBI office. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Federal case. Wonder if this has happened before. 2 on, 2 down for Freeman. Big spot here. Hitless today for the first baseman. And that's right there for a strike. 0-1. Here down the way into the left center gap it goes, and that's going to get past the fielder all the way to the wall. 1 run is going to score easily. Second runner coming to third. He's going to be sent. Relay throw from David, not in time. 2-run double, and the Bombers take the lead. It's 3-1. Edward Freeman frickin' does it. He brings them home. And it brings up Huffman, who is now down to neutral mojo after the diving play last inning. But on top of that, he has RBI 0 active. But that is, he's not going to be facing Bruiser as the closer. Plunge Gaines is coming in. No ERA, no whip, and 1 strikeout on the year. He has Tier 1 walk prone, Tier 2 K neglector. He does have a fastball, but only a curveball as well. We're not going to be getting no breaks on the velocity, though, as Gaines throws just as hard, if not harder, than Bruiser does. There we go. And of course, it's high pressure, so RBI 0 is a little bit more effective. First pitch from Gaines is a curve as he just drops it in, laughing at us. 0-1. Peter Way hit on the ground at first. Little misplay there from Double D, but he's right next to the bag, so he's able to recover in time to get the out. Still a nice clutch 2-out rally from the Bombers. Ends with a 2-run double from Freeman. 3-1 bottom 8. Mustard, Pratt, and Benetti coming up. There's Mustard, catcher 2-3 with 2 singles, as O'Connell is now the pitcher of record. He's actually due up here in a few batters, I believe. Yeah, he's actually due up third next inning, so if we do make a move, we'll have to double switch. The heater down the way is hit up the middle, and that is through for a base hit. Chased the fastball out of the zone there and manages to send it back up the middle. Swings third hit of the day. He's 3 for 4. There's Pratt 1 for 3 with a single. Thankfully, the best part about Mustard is he can't run, so he's going to be a bit of a blockade there on the base paths for us. Ball down and in, hit hard up the middle. The second man dives just out of a reach into right of center. That's 2-1. Nobody out here to start the inning. Benetti up next, 0 for 2 with a walk. Tier 1 RBI hero. He was in this exact same situation earlier, and he hit into a double play. Do we let O'Connell pitch to him, or do we make a move? What do we have? Lowry is available, so is Briggs. We're going to make the move. I'm double switching. We're going to bring in Briggs. I'll leave Huffman in. He's actually not that bad of a fielder. I'm going to take Freeman off. I'm actually going to put in Lee McDonald here at first base, the starting pitcher. He'll be batting third next inning because he's actually a two-way infielder. So Briggs is in, the rookie right-hander, with Tier 2 reverse splits active. She did not get stimulated, unfortunately. Briggs has pitched 2 innings in her debut. She gave up 2 hits with a strikeout, batting average against .250, whip of 1, ERA of 0. The mugshot has just been posted by a guy named Colorado Person that makes news. Don't want to name any sources, of course. On Fingerbook now, Top Disc Golf is now owned by Sack the Song, and apparently he's now getting rid of alcohol from the popular disc golf chain. Probably for the best. Good idea, Sackta. We knew he was a very prudent businessman.
Now pitching, Heidi
All right.
Hicks.
Reverse splits versus RBI here. Let's see who's going to come out on top in this battle. Heater at the knees, and there for a called strike. Benetti wisely taking the pitch. 0-1 pitch, slider down and in. Low, 1-1. Ball down the way. That's in there at the knees, just caught it. 1-2. Ripped in. Benetti blow it by him, strike 3. First punch up for Briggs. Stone cold stare down. 1 down for Churnley, 0 for 3, intense. And pinch hitting for the struggling outfielder is Ryan McMackey, the catcher, who is locked in but also hurt. Tier 2 injury prone. Oof, but she does play the outfield, so she could stay in and play the outfield if necessary. There's pitch curveball down and away. That's ripped into left field at first pitch swinging there, and it's going to be through. Bases are loaded up here. And that's going to put all the pressure on Jean Liu. Tier 1 clutch is active. Double effect. 1 for 3 with a double. Briggs, you got to work your magic here. Reverse splits is active. Slider down and in on the first pitch. Strike call to Briggs. 0-1. Ripping away. High. 1-1. Ball down in the way. Just off the corner. Doesn't get the call. 2-1. You're down. Line foul. A little late. 2-2. Slider down in the way. Line 1 hopper to short. Picked by Huffman. Flip to second. 1 man to first. Double play. You love to see it. And they get out of it. Rookie Heidi Briggs gets the double play ball. We keep the 2-run lead to the 9th. Con, Cano, and McDonald coming up. Massive double play, and what a pitching performance from Briggs, showing that mental fortitude for a young reliever.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And it's Wedge Khan leading off. Rookie is tense, 1-for-3 with a single, last at bat. But he's facing a lefty for the first time today, so he has no trait to help him out. McMackey does stay in the game, as she will play left field after pinch hitting. First pitch curve drops in there for a strike, 0-1. That heater's outside, 1-1. It's the same pitch sequence we saw last inning. Now where does he go? Another curve, ripped it foul, down and in. We chased that one, 1-2, but K Neglector activates at tier 2. Oh, missed the curve. There's punch out for Gaines. Needs some insurance runs. I don't trust this bullpen, neither do I. Here's Cano for 3, tier 2 clutch active. Only single effect. Ball down and in there at the knees, 0-1. Ball down, shot through the legs of Gaines into center field, and that's Cano's first hit of the season. He's 1 for, I believe, 4 today. Next up is McDonald, rookie starter and two-way infielder, is going to be in, getting his first at bat today. Hitless on the season. I believe he's 0-for-3. Where are you, Lee? 0-for-1. So this is only his second career at bat. Heater in there at the knees, 0-1. Checked up and in, I slipped. Damn it, 0-2. Heater down and in, jammed by McDonald, and that's going to drop into left field for a hit. First career hit for McDonald. We got to get that ball. Give me that ball. 2-on, 1 down for Murphy. He's 0-for-4. Let's see if Albert can put it in. Come on, man. Get in the hit column. Curveball drops in for a strike. Little hack activates. Chased it. 0-2. Saw a high fastball. Went for it. Heater up and in. Lined up the middle. Right to Gaines, who almost doubles off the runner. What reactions there on the mound. Almost took his head off. Still yet to get a generated two-way player in my game. Wow, that is surprising. I've gotten lucky with a couple here in this one. I think I've had like at least 2 in this particular universe, because one was already in the league when it was randomly generated, and then McDonald I think is the first one to pop up in the free agent pool as a rookie. It's very rare to see, which is good. I'm glad it's not like a very, like, you know, popular thing that like pops up every year or something like that. I'm glad that they like keep that rare. Makes them feel like more generational talents. 2-on, 2 down here for Pruitt. Big spot for the volatile outfielder. He's 2-for-4 today with 2 hits. Heater outside, 1-0, looking for an extra base hit. Gaines starting to tire. Chase the heater up, a little late, 1-1. And that was inside. We chase it, jam it back into the screen. 1-2. Put up and in, pulled foul again. 1-2. Good ball, pulled foul again. Still 1-2. Oh, I missed the heater. Second punch out for Gaines. Ooh, another person I get to ban. 1 second, boys. Got to ban somebody as we head to the bottom of the ninth. It's 3-1. Pitcher slot do it first. That's a pinch hitter. Double D and low as they're going to flip it back to the top of the lineup. Yep, this guy's getting banned. 1 second, and then I can go back and read that. I did see a block. There we go. He's blocked. Report. We're going to pause it here real quick before they make their pinch hitter decision. He is definitely going to try and scam, try to share a phishing link. And alright, and he's already blocked. I would ban him if I could, but he's already being investigated, so. And let's see. Oh, and he created his account literally yesterday. Alright. Heidi Briggs was drafted back a couple months ago for Hawaii, coming from the Wyoming Tech Bandits baseball team. Ooh, I didn't know Wyoming Tech still had a team. That's good. Good for her. Well, she's about to be thrown into the biggest spot of her young career here. Says his account has been suspended already. Perfect. Yeah, they've been moving a lot quicker with those. They take those things very seriously. I remember it used to take like 15 minutes originally. Now it's like less than 5. It's wonderful. Yeah, I already got the email notification. Hayden Gomez is going to pinch hit that bench outfielder, hitting 600 on the year with an RBI. She does have tier 3 consistent as Gaines comes off. Briggs still has reverse splits activate, though, as it is a lefty. So we'll let her face Gomez. And then Double D and alike are all right-handers. Or no, David's a right-hander. And then after that's Benson Lowe. He's a switch hitter. So he'll bat left-handed. Heater in there at the knees away. 0-1. Slider up and in. Off the plate. 1-1. Briggs looking for the 2-inning save. Heater down and then chopper to short. Murphy comes over, bare hands, it fires. In time, 1 down. Nice play by the third baseman. Happy birthday to you. Your mama left you your MF and you scam. I hope you go to hell. I love it. Double D up. He's tense. I believe he has 1. He has walked today. I think he might have a hit as well. Heater up and away. Checked outside. 1-0. Heater up and in. That's a strike. 1-1. Nice pitch, Heidi. Well down and in. Chop, slow roll to short. He chased it. Huffman charges. Bare hands. Fires. Got him. 2 down. Low zero's down to their last out. It's a young outfielder, Benson Lowe. 2-4, 2 singles. Max pressure situation. And reverse splits is active. Here we go. Slider hangs. That's blasted deep left of center. Kahn chasing after it, and it is gone out into the Arctic off the left center wave wall. Home run for Benson Lowe as he extends the game. It is now 3-2. Second of the year for Lowe. Game continues for the right-hander. Madden Rocket, who homered in the first inning. Also single. He's 2 for 4. Briggs does not go tense. She wants to stay out there. I'm going to give her 1 more batter. Let's see if she can get the job done. If not, we have options. Down in the way in the first pitch. Drops in the first strike. 0-1. It's a good bounce back pitch. You're down and in, hit hard at the middle to short. Huffman dives, knocks it down. Picks it up and fires. In time. Nope. It's a late infield single. Tying run on for Mustard. He's 3 for 4 with 3 singles today, and he's locked in. But he's a switch hitter. That's right. Swing Mustard. Okay, reverse splits is active again. Who's up after swing? It's Pratt. Pratt is also a switch hitter, so it's good. All right. Mustard does have 3 hits today. And he's locked in on top of that. Lowry only got reverse splits. He did not get stimulated. Pitcher slot is due up third next inning, so if I do make the move, I'll need to double switch again. Probably going to be for Kahn. So I'd probably bring in Dakota or Oldman. They're both viable options. We'll think about it. Oh, it's our old friend Swing. Yep. Can't get away from this man. Seen him in parts of each of the last 7 seasons, whether on the team or on teams we're playing against. All right, Briggs, this is your last one. Make it count. First pitch, curveball down and in. Low, 1-0. Slider up and away. Mustard lines it into right of center, and that's going to get down for another hit. 4th hit today for Swing. He's having a good day. 2 on, 2 down. Here's Pratt. 2 for 4, 2 singles. All right, we make the move. Double switch. Lowry's going to come in to try and save it. We're going to take Kahn out, and we're going to put. I'm going to put Dakota in center field. They actually have the same arm, actually. Oldman is cannon arm. Okay, Oldman, you go play center field. They have the same speed. I thought, old Dakota's faster. I'll put her in. Nope. They have the same speed, and Oldman's got the arm. All right, Lowry. Leon's pitched twice this year. He's given up 1 run in 2 1/3 innings. 1 save has been recorded. He has a 3.86 ERA, a 2.57 WHIP. He's given up 6 hits with 6 strikeouts, though. Batting average against 429. Need that 1-out save. Tier 2 reverse split's active against Pratt, and it's max pressure situation. Got her down and in on the first one. That's driven to left field, and that's going to drop in for a hit right in front of Simmons. But he was coming in, so the throw is good. Now bases are loaded with 2 down. Winning run at second, tying run at third, and this RBI hero, Alex Benetti, 0 for 3 with a walk. Nothing like some late game excitement at Shaka. Worsimer up and away. High, 1-0. Slider down and in. That's a strike, 1-1. Slid that one right across the table. Slider down and away. Line to right field. That is going to get down in front of Pruitt for a hit. 1 run will score. We're tied at 3. Wouldn't be a Bombers game without some 9th inning drama. That's true. Here's McMackey looking for be the hero. 1 for 1 with a single locked in. And Lowry's tense. Yep. In. That's jammed to first, right at McDonald, who makes the catch to end the inning, and we're going to the 10th. Tied at 3. Makai Reeves is out of the bullpen here, as remember they did pinch hit for Gaines. He is Tier 3 Wild Thing and Tier 3 Volatile. That's an interesting combination. 7.71 ERA, 1.71 with 3 strikeouts. Top 10. And Simmons and Oldman come up. I believe we have the extra base runner on as well. So that's going to put Pruitt out there at second. He doesn't run well.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 92.
Here's man, 1 for the single. Reeves up. Here we go. First with prayer active for man. Curve drops in there at the top of the zone. 0-1. Reeves only has 2 pitches as well. Okay. Heater down and in, jammed on the ground to third. Oh, they got him in a rundown. They were paying attention. I was hoping he'd throw it to first, you know. And Pruitt's going to be tagged out. He's not a very good base runner. That's not surprising. 1 down for Simmons. 1 for the single. Curve up and away out of the zone. 1-0. Ooh. Benson Alo, drafted number 1 pick to the minor league team from SCU Panthers, South Carolina. Before being joined that college, he actually came from Canada. He was born in Edmonton. Dream College was in the same city as Edmonton, but after only 1 month, he became abusive and was kicked out of college. He moved to the U.S. to pursue the SCU Panthers, but he was kicked out for the same reason. Still drafted, though. 3 months ago, he was actually fight Jordan Dans. Oh, he fought the dead guy. Okay. Interesting. Sounds like a bit of a head case. Runner at first, 1-0 count to Simmons. Heater's high, it's 2-0. Heater in, got to it, but he got under it. Skied to right center. And there is the nutcase himself, Benson Lowe. 2 down. Next up is Dakota Oldman, the utility player who just got subbed in the game. He's batting .500 on the year. Tier 2 utility and cannon are both defensive traits. They don't help his batting. Ball up and in inside. 1-0. Heater up and in. Jammed it behind second on the pop-up, and that's going to be an easy play for Benetti to end the inning. Bottom 10, winning run at second here for the Below Zeros. Lou, Reeves, and David due up. Great. Here's Lou, 1 for the double, Tier 1 clutch active. McMackey is subbing off. Pinch running out there at second base is going to be Axe Trejo, another outfielder. He's got much better speed, but Cano's got a great arm, so I don't think you're going to be stealing on him. But I've seen dumber things. Heater away, 1-0. Slider down and in. That's a strike, 1-1. Heater down and away, chopped up the left first base line, but foul, 1-2. Heater up in, high, 2-2. Heater down and in, 3-2. Down and away, stays off the plate, ball 4. Lowry walks him. We see Benson Lowe, brother fighting the Hater. The Hater goes onto the field and punches him, and now a fight is going on. Oh no. And here is former OG thumper Burnt Majors. 10 years later, he's still a bench guy. Tier 1 mind gamer, Tier 3 volatile. He's hitless on the season, but it would be poetic if he was B1 to hit the game-winning hit here. When are we? Lowry's due up second next inning. Should I double switch here? Probably not. How do I want to play this? How good are their arms? Pruitt's got a great arm. Simmons is very weak. I have options. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get Lowry out of here now. He's just not doing it. We're gonna go to long reliever Fisher McGillies, who's gonna make his debut. I think he's a rookie as well. And we'll take, you know what, we'll take Simmons off. I'm gonna put in Lennox Dakota. She can play center, and I'm gonna move Oldman into left field. At least we have the cannon arm in left. Benson wins the fight, and the hater calls the police, but it turns out he's just crying to his mother, and the hater's mother brings out the bell and begins beating Benson. Now, remember, Benson is aggressive, so he's not going to like this, and plus it's a Jordan's Memorial style. Uh-oh.
Now pitching, Fisher McGilly.
All right, McGillies, let's see what you got here, buddy. Got +7 accuracy before the game. Let's see what we can do here. There's pitch Peter, right down the middle at 103, 0-1. Down the way, checked outside, 1-1. Better up and away, outside, 2-1. Peter down and in. That's chopped on the ground to second. Man charges, flip to second, 1. Huffman to first. Double play, you love to see it. Great pitch and Fisher. 2 down, winning run 90 feet away though for Double D. He's 10 so for 4 with a walk today. All comes down to this. And on deck is Benson Lowe. We can still get out of this. We can. Better up and away. That's a strike. 0-1. You're up and in. And it's through the middle. Double D comes through with his first hit of the game. He's going to be 1 for 5 to end it. It's a walk-off single. And the Below Zeros win 4-3. McGillies gives up the winning run. Yeah, he was hitless. He was due for a hit. Just happened to be at the worst possible time. And the Bombers lose again as they fall to 1-3 on the year, losing 4-3 in 10. Below Zeros go to 2-3. 2 RBIs for Freeman on a double, solo home run for Huffman. On the other side, solo homers for Lowe and Rocket, and Double D with the walk-off single, and Benetti with the RBI single as well. Fontina, 6 quality innings today. Great debut for the sophomore. 7 hits, an earned run given up, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts, and a homer. Followed by O'Connell, who threw an inning plus, giving up 3 hits. Could have been cleaner. Briggs, inning and 2/3, came 1 out shy of getting the save. 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 homer, given up 1 strikeout. Lowry gave up an inherited runner. He threw a third of an inning, gave up 2 hits, an earned run, and a walk. He also takes the loss because the ghost runner is going to be charged to him because he started the 10th inning. And then McGillies went 2/3 of an inning, getting a clutch double play ground out, but he couldn't get the third out on a single. Bruiser, 7 2/3 quality start for him. 8 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, and a strikeout, and a homer. Plunge gains the closer, inning and a third, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts. Then Mackay Reeves gets the win. 1 hit given up in 1 inning. He improves to 1-0. Later. Rocket is going to be your player of the game. He had 3 hits, followed by Lowe, who also had 3 hits, both of them homered, and then Huffman also homered. He only had 2 hits, though, so he'll be third. Tough loss. And then we're going to sim the next 4 games. We're going to see how the team does without us in control. Hopefully they do a little bit better than we were doing playing. Freeman and Kahn, interesting. Freeman had the better day today, so it'll be him. Being a Dive Bombers fan is like being a Mariners fan, basically. Sounds about right. Cano, he only had 1 hit today. At least Briggs tried to get us that save. Fontina or McDonald? McDonald. Fontina pitched really well today. Although Lee didn't do anything wrong either. He went 1 for 1. Just I don't use him as much. Bards and Bionics, we'll just sim through this. No one cares. Alright. Dang, 2 5-0 teams over there in that division. Okay. Well, the Beasts are up next. They're 2-2. We're 1-3. We'll see around the league here real quick. McDonald gains falls behind. God damn it, Lee. Well, good thing I gave you the mojo penalty then. RBI 0, no thanks. Oh, and then he lost falls behind. Okay. What the fuck, Lee? So you gain the trait and then you lose the trait. So he picked up a bad habit, but then he started listening to his coach. So does he have the trait or not? I need to know. I'm going to go look at his player card. 1 second. Okay. This is going to be the funny shit. If he doesn't have this. Where are you, Lee? Okay, he does not have the trait, so he got it. The coach cussed his ass out, so he started listening to him, and he got rid of it all in the same boat. Alright, Lee, you're good. I have no idea what the odds are. That's the first time I've ever had that happen to me. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. What are the odds? I have no idea. That's a first for me. Alright, what do we got? So we have a chance to get extra contact on Bruce. We got 2 games on it. Butters, we got 1 game on this one. That's good. Not getting RBI 0. Not getting Butterfingers. Not getting First Pitch Prayer. Not getting Walk Prone. So it's just these 2, and I'm going to save up. So we'll go 1 game without buying anything. Let's see how we do here. Oh, McDonald's going to get a start today. He's going to play at third base. So he's listening to his coach. Look at that. Murphy, oh, because they're having Freeman DH. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. All right, here we go. All right, first game in the sim. We go up 5-0, and we blow them out 8-2. Good win, guys. Good win. See? All it took was to me stop playing, and they start winning. All right, McGillies or Reynolds? Ooh, good question. Who's pitching better? McGillies is a rookie. He did just pitch a second game. He got 1 out. Reynolds, he did just pitch as well. He's actually pitching not bad this year either. He's actually doing pretty well himself. I think we'll give it to McGillies just because he's the rookie in this situation. All right. Looking around the league, Albert Hees, released by the Tramplers here for reliever Tyler Tang. Nice to see Tyler finally get a job. Dakota gets plus 12 fielding. She was already pretty good at fielding, so a little bit of a bummer that it's not offensive related, but I'll take it. Plus 12 up to 83 now. Okay, player development. That's a decent one. Extra pitch for Lowry would be nice. We can buy this one for Butters. 4 junk to 65, 1 fielding to 60, down to velo to 83. Going for a bonus 4 junk. Doesn't get it. That's alright. I'll take it. Good job, Kelly. Then I got 1 game on both of these, so we can wait on those. Are you going to keep going with the Bombers until they win a ring? I really hope so. I think at this point we're invested enough. We need to get them a playoff berth at this point, at the very least. Well, I'd like to get them a ring. Absolutely. We'll see how long that takes. But yeah, I think right now at the end goal is to try and get a ring. I mean, we have to. At the very least, we have to make the playoffs at least once. We could be with them for the who knows how long at that point. How cursed this franchise is. Oh, great. We're taking on an undefeated team. Great. Well, the Night Bats, they're 5-0. Got Bucket Harper going to the mound, and we got Philly Mack going to the mound. Oh boy, that doesn't seem like a very favorable matchup. Night Bats won the championship last year, right? Yeah, they did. So they're coming off that, and they're 5-0 to start the year. They've actually made the playoffs every year so far if we've been with the Bombers. And they made it 2 years previously with that when we were with the Flyers. So, yeah. Oh, boy. To talk about playoff riches versus playoff nothing. Harper versus Philly Mack. Let's see what happens. Night Bats come in 5-0. We come in 2-3. Who's going to win? And we win the pitcher's duel 4-1. We hand the Night Bats their first loss. We're back to 500. Okay. Liking it. Heatherman or Freeman Bruce? Alright, let's have a look. Who's doing what this year? Heather. Hitting 222. Not great. Bruce is hitting 176. So he somehow managed to do worse. Freeman. Alright, Con or Philly Mac? Philly Mac pitched really well today. Let me see what Wedge is doing first. Check in on him. He's hitting really well. He's hitting above 300. Philly Mac threw 99 pitches. And I think he went 7 innings. That's pretty damn good. He only gave up the 1 run. Let's do Philly on this one. I think he earned it with that outing. Sorry, Wedge. Alright, sit up here. Alright, what kind of news we got? Con plus 12 contact up to 60. He's now an A tier player. We love to see that development for the rookie. And Gruber continuing to develop in the free agent pool. He's up to a B- now. He might be contending with Fontina for that job. Alright, its only development is this one for Butters, which is a chance to lose K Collector. We're not doing that, obviously. Lee, we could give him Gets Ahead. To keep him from getting falls behind. I like that. That's funny. I like that. Plus, he does need the speed as a 2A player. That's his one weakness, so I'm okay with that. Lose Volatile on Pruitt. Volatile's not my favorite trait, but it's not really worth it. Bruce, we're going to buy this. 2 contact, 37, bonus 2. Doesn't get it, unfortunately, but it helps recoup some of the loyalty. And Lowry, yes. 1 accuracy to 67, 2 velo to 96, bonus 3 accuracy to max it out. Nope. Getting a forkball, 10% chance. Nope. Damn, could have used the extra pitch. Good job, Leon. Still an A-. Alright, so we're definitely buying this one. We got 2 games on it, though. Alright, taking on the Bird Lizards next. Division rival matchup. We got Butters on the mound versus Sawyer Romano. 3-3 versus 4-2. Bird Lizards right now are leading the division. Let's see how we match up. Here we go. Go down 1-0 in the first, rally back, but they tie it up at 2 and then pull away thanks to former Thumper captain Shane Cruz's 2-run homer late. They end up winning 5-2. So tough loss there, but it was a close matchup. I like it. It's a good sign there. Good sign. Simmons or Man? I think the answer is going to be Man, but let's see how Simmons is doing. He's hitting 222. If Man is bounced back, she's hitting 219. Okay, you both suck, but Simmons is younger, so. And we're playing the Toucans next, another division rival. Okay, so this is the final game. We're definitely simming, and then we'll pick a matchup to face. McGillies gets +5 fielding up to 79. That's awesome. Shame he's a pitcher. Let's see here. What do we got? Braylon Shepard. Where are we going here? There he is. Released by the Riddles for Nathaniel Clay. Slew Nelson to the Trackers, replacing Ahmed Prouse. And Hugo Gruber, the young 19-year-old, is going to replace veteran Elder Dismal on the champs rotation. Good for him. Sportsman rolls +5 power on the free agent pool. Okay. What do we got? Choker. No thanks. Not in this bullpen. We already have enough problems with that. Murphy has 2 games on his speed upgrades. We can wait on that one. Not getting Volatile. We're not losing Volatile. Not getting RBI 0. We have 1 game on McDonald's. Okay, let's sim. Alright, last game of the sim at least. Taking on the Toucans. Fontina versus Liliana Potter. Oh, and Cano, of course, got hurt, so we're down a catcher. Yay. Let's see how this goes. And we're going to outpitch the Toucans. We hold on to win 4-3 thanks to that late homer from Pruitt. So we're at 4-4 right now. We're at 500. Go 3-1 in the sim so far. Oh, right. Let's see what we got. Kendrick Taverner released by the chance for young catcher Wade Sportsman, so he's got a job now. And Garley Cowell will go to the Trackers, replacing Hoots Love. All right, good upgrade there for the bench. Alright, so our next matchup is against who? That's against the False Knights. They are 5-3. They look pretty good. Are they leading? They're in their division battle, right? What are they looking at here? They're actually leading the division. Okay, so that's a good matchup. We'll probably play this match, but let's see what our other options are. So we have the False Knights. We have the Bottlenoses, who we have not yet played this season. They normally give us problems, too. They are right now in last place, so probably not going to play that one. Then the Bionics and the Bards. Well, the Bards are division rivals, so I think that's an automatic. We have to play them unless we played them already this year, which we haven't. They are right now right behind us, half game out of second. So that's probably going to be a play game. Bionics, where are they at? They are 3-6 as well, so we're not playing that matchup. So we'll definitely play this False Knights matchup next time. And then maybe, if it goes well, we'll play like a doubleheader, play the Bards game as well. If not, it'll be 2 separate episodes. So right now we're sitting pretty good. We've gone 3-1 in the sim. We bounced back after the loss today, so we're 4-4. Last look at player development before we sign off for the day. We're going to buy this one for McDonald. 3 speed to 16, bonus 5, no dice. Tier 2 gets ahead. Doesn't get that either, unfortunately. After his little bout with falls behind earlier, I would like to nab that. Still. Loyalty boost. This is a good one for Cano. We'll probably buy this one after the next game when it becomes available for us, even though he is hurt. Definitely help him because he has no speed, so he could use that as an extra speed boost around the base pass. The stats on Tapia, yeah, they don't. That's not very good for us, but hey, it's a marquee pitching matchup. I like him. Soraya Tapia versus Bryson Thicket. That's going to be a good pitching matchup. Tapia hitting is 1-1 in 2 starts, 4.22 ERA, 1.41 WHIP. She'll have Tier 2 Elite Slider. And for us, Thicket, Tier 2 Elite Slider as well, but he has Tier 3 Consistent to back it up. He's 2-0 in his 2 starts with a 2.25 ERA and a 1.08 WHIP. Yep, he's pitched really well this year. Hopefully he can keep it going. Set the lineup for next time. What do we got? Freeman moved to first base for the love of God. Murphy at third. Pruitt in right. Yep. Bruce still has the catch. Yeah, Cano's still hurt. Butters is stimulated for whatever reason. It's like she wants to play, but she can't. Because she's actually pitching in 2 games. She's too tired. I'm not pitching her. McDonald is an option. Mann is tense at second base. And Khan is tense in center field again. I'm gonna leave Khan in, but I'm gonna put in McDonald. He's gonna play second base. I'm gonna give him a shot. I'm gonna see how this goes. So they went Huffman to lead off. Freeman. Okay. Bruce. Kind of want Murphy here. Then Pruitt. I want Bruce like below them. He's very slow. Yeah, Bruce, then McDonald, then Simmons. I don't know why Simmons is hitting so low, actually. Simmons is actually pretty fast, too. You know what? I'll have Simmons lead off. Move him up here. Although I know why Huffman's here, to prevent RBI 0 from activating. So Huffman, Simmons, Freeman, Murphy, Pruitt, Bruce, McDonald, Khan. Perfect. We'll roll with it. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Big day for the Bombers. We do give you a recap. We lost the game we played against Below Zeros in 10 innings as Ashby took a late 3-1 lead. We ended up blowing the game. And in the 10th, it was a walk-off single from Double D, the S-tier first baseman. We then go in the sim. We win 3 out of 4. We're back at 500 now. 4-4 in the year. 2.5 games out of first behind the Bird Lizards. Next episode, we're taking on the division-leading False Knights, who are 5-3. This should be a good matchup for us to see if we stack up against one of the better teams here in the league. Tune in next time to see how we do. If you made it this deep, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. It's at PracNasty over here on this platform as well. Shout outs to ETL and Silver Spring for tuning in and chatting with me throughout the stream. Appreciate it, guys. Everyone else, catch you on the next one. Until then, this is a nasty one signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.